What is up, guys? Ncaa 31 here. As I said, it's the online Dynasty time of year, and this is your Powerhouse Online Dynasty season preview. We actually had to restart due to some file complications and whatnot. It was kind of a disjointed season 1, as we kind of probably jumped the gun and started season 2 soon, and well, there you go. Anyhow, the CPU game tune-ups are over. Now we are going to be hitting the meat and potatoes user game portion of the schedule. So let's do a little bit of a season preview of my Notre Dame Fighting Irish. As you can see here, I have Tommy Rees going. And Tommy's good enough to do some things. I mean, he's Tommy Rees. Not spectacular, but decent enough. And you're probably wondering, why the heck is George Atkinson my third string QB? I'm redshirting quite a few people. I decided to redshirt Malik. I figure Andrew Hendricks is good enough to be a change-up quarterback if need be. I'm running my custom run and shoot playbook in the HPL Online Dynasty with SMU. In this, I'm running my custom power raid, air raid offense / spread offense. My little tweak on the air raid. So I'll be doing a vid as far as these playbooks go later on. And this is what I typically, for those of you who aren't seasoned subscribers, so to speak, now that we have the reviews and impressions of the games out of the way, I don't really do that kind of stuff for months. And I go into more gameplay, online dynasty, scheme videos, things of that nature. So Amir Carlisle and George Atkinson sharing duties at running back. They're pretty much identical. I mean, there's not much difference between the two, except Amir Carlisle is a better receiver, so I start him, and I can do all kinds of things with him. I can go dual backs, put him in the slot and Atkinson in the backfield. If I'm in a split back set, I can have Cam McDaniel in there along with Carlisle in the slot and Atkinson in the backfield. There's a lot of flexibility there, and I'm redshirting a ton of people here. I mean, Folston is redshirting, Greg Bryant is redshirting. I'm really pretty much set as far as having young backups and young guys redshirting. I mean, just a lot of young talent here. TJ Jones leading the way with Devaris Daniels. As you can see, he's been having a big season so far. I mean, their route running is mediocre outside of these two, but good enough to get the job done. And again, I have... Am I redshirting any receivers? Torrey Hunter Jr. is not in the game. I noticed that. I don't think I'm redshirting anyone other than Chris Brown and Onwalu. That is pretty much it. But so far, so good. I use a lot of tight end in the slot with Nicholas, who's an excellent route runner, better than most of my third and fourth receivers. So I figure, why not have him on the field as much as possible? And also Koyak is a pretty good route runner. So I don't really have a lot of great route runners outside of TJ Jones and Devaris Daniels. I mean, Daniel Smith is okay. I mean, he's a good slot receiver, decent catch in traffic, 79 route running. But I prefer to have Nicholas in there, and also sometimes Koyak, so I can get better blocking on the jet sweeps and also on the option and counters and all that good stuff. Offensive line is really nice, with a lot of young backups. It's going to make recruiting easy. I don't really have a lot of gaping holes to fill. I mean, Zach Martin is a stud. Chris Watt is a stud. I mean, those two are seniors, so I'm going to have to replace them, obviously. Nick Martin is, solid. I mean, solid across the board, really. I mean, right guard is a little bit weaker than I would like. I like to have balance so I don't, feel like I have to follow certain guys. But in certain situations, I'm going to follow my best run blockers. It just makes sense. And Lombard is solid, so not much to, complain about there. The big boys, Stephon Tuitt. I really like Stephon Tuitt, both in real life and in the game. Just an athletic, versatile defensive lineman who can do a whole bunch of things. And I play this guy in spots also. He was just basically too good to redshirt. I mean, a good tackler, good power move. Soft against the run by sub him in nickel and dime situational sets. And, Jaron Jones is a third stringer. I mean, a lot of depth. And am I redshirting any defensive linemen? I'm sure I am. Yeah, Chase Hounsell. I decided to redshirt. I don't really feel like I need him. Isaac Rochelle. Basically, redshirt guys, if I don't really feel I'm going to need them and don't have much use for them, I might as well slap a redshirt year on them. Sheldon Day, he's kind of, I guess, the weak link out of the three between Tuitt and Nix. And there's Mr. Irish Chocolate himself. 92 power move, 84 block shedding, 84 tackling, 80 pursuit, 87 play recognition. A real nice active nose tackle. Gotta love that. Linebacking core filled with nice zone coverage players, which I have to have. 78 for Danny Spond, who's not even on the team anymore, I don't think. No, he definitely isn't on the team anymore. Dan Fox, Jarrett Grace, Prince Shembo, who can do pretty much everything. Prince Shembo is my kind of interchangeable chess piece. Sometimes I have him as a stand-up defensive end in 3-3-5 split and 3-3-5 Sam. He plays defensive end in quarters and 3-2-6, and he can also cover. I mean, sometimes and block shed. So this is a very versatile guy who I like to move around and put in different spots to make plays. And looking at the secondaries ratings and the corners makes me laugh, because when I watch Notre Dame play, it makes me want to appeal to the Ncaa to see if I have any more eligibility left. I mean, Bennett Jackson and Kavari Russell having man coverage in the 90s is just hilarious to me. And to anyone else who I'm sure watches Notre Dame play. Lowood, 89, Josh Atkinson, and the freshman Cole Luke. And the safeties are solid for what I want to do in a 3-3-5 stack. Mateus Farley, solid player. If I get caught in traffic with him, I'm screwed, as you can see here, the 66 block shedding. Elijah Schumott and Austin Collinsworth are guys who are pretty active for me. Austin Collinsworth is the perfect 3-3-5 stack strong safety. Block shedder, so he doesn't get bowled over in the running game, can pursue, and good enough in zone coverage to hold his own. And he can press slot receivers. It's a 74 press rating, which I do with him all the time. And I do this with Shoemate as well. So there you have it. That's my Fighting Irish for Season 1, and the user games are coming up fast and furious. Hope you guys enjoy. Talk to you all later. Peace.